Okay, here we've got the 2004 VOTC Vintage Original Trilogy Collection, Princess Leia Organa, and I showed one recently that was graded. This is the one I got before it. It's just in its clamshell. In the UK, this figure's quite hard to find and quite pricey, so you know it's quite task to get this at an affordable price, i.e. less than 20 quid in its clamshell and less than say 25 quid graded. Otherwise this is quite a hard to find figure in the UK. I know there's lots of them in the States, but over here the Leia is quite hard to find, even though it's not the best of the VOTC figures. Everyone says the Han Solo is, or maybe the Stormtrooper and the Boba Fett, but it's one of the four that they released on a 12-back style card, along with the Han Solo, the Luke Skywalker, which I've got those two, and the Ben Kenobi. I haven't got the Ben Kenobi yet. I'm trying to get that actually. And this is a classic card back. It's a beautiful card back. You know, some people, I know one guy that just collects Princess Leia. He's got the full set of or almost a full set of the giant 12-inch figures from 1979 maybe. But they're all Princess Leias, but they're all from different countries, and that's just an amazing set. And I know he's collecting all the vintage 1978 to 1984, 83 Princess Leia's, white Princess Leia on different card backs. So he's already got about 10 of them. Amazing. I've only got about 4, you know. So, and of the vintage ones, got 12 back like that, plus the 20 back, plus a couple of Jedi's, both Kenner. Oh yeah, and the Meccano 12 back, which is really quite probably the crowning jewel of my Princess Leia collection. Okay, so this is one figure I mean the original Princess Leia, that's my favourite Princess Leia, and it's one of my favourite figures, top 3 easily. Leia in the white outfit, Han in the original costume, plus Luke in the farm boy gear. And so I've always wanted this figure on the VOTC. It's a great figure. I mean, the face likeness is quite good. It's got slight cut elbows rather than articulated. It's got a ball jointed shoulders, civil waist, I'd assume, a cloth lower skirt, no holes in the feet, and I don't think it's got ankle articulation because the feet are so kind of small. Because of an Imperial blaster, she does, and it looks just great on this card. That body was used again on this figure here, which is the Legacy Collection Leia from the medical frigate. So they've both got the same bodies, but she's got articulated elbows, whereas this one's just got cut swivel elbows. So they work that a bit, and the head sculpts are different. So, but the bodies are like the torsos are the same, and the dress is the same. Both are great figures. So that's the 2009. I've showed this one before, so I'm not going to take it out of the AFA bag. That's a U90, so it's a beautiful figure. Easy to find now, I'm pretty sure. Looks great. And that's if you're into Princess Leia. Most male collectors are, but for Princess Leia, I think that's worth collecting, because she's such a classic character. And this card image here, just, you know, I grew up with this when I was back in the day, so, you know, brings back fond memories. And then you've got the back of the card, the OTC, with the original card there, the 12 back figure, and the Leia there, plus the other figures on the Star Wars range. You've got Ben Kenobi, Han Solo, Leia, and Luke Skywalker. And then these are very similar to the vintage collection. It's a shame, I've said this before, that the new vintage collection figures don't come in these clamshells, and they wouldn't need to put the price up, because they charge enough anyhow. So you know, things are expensive enough anyhow. So you know, so that's the back. Let me see if you can see the original figure. Yep, sweet item. My battery's about to run out. Okay, let's look at it again. There's the vintage collection and the legacy collection. So that came out. This one came out in 2009. So there's 5 years difference between these two figures. Super Obliterator does or Supreme does a good Supreme. The guy from Alaska does a good comparison of these two figures. So check him out. Supreme. Got two layers there. You can definitely see that this body is a lot darker, whereas that one's a lot whiter. But otherwise, it's pretty identical. Great figures, but I really like this card back because it's vintage. Best of both worlds. You've got a modern figure, plus you've got the original styled card back from yesterday or yesteryear. Okay, so this definitely is hard to find in the UK at a good price, so you're gonna have to really be patient. I mean, I've tried so many times to get this figure and it just always get outbid on her, so you know, you just got to be patient. Great looking figure, highly recommend. Best bet maybe is if you live in the States, you can just get them off Brian's Toys, so you can get the whole set for $200. That's all 12 figures. These are great figures, and the cases are nice, and this is just sweet. So my battery's about to run out. I've been rambling on about this figure. We've got the Votc. There's only about maybe 15 figures in this range. You've got the original Votc, then the Saga OTC and all that sort of stuff. Still got quite a lot of them to collect. Great figures. Next one on my targeting scope is definitely Ben Kenobi on that card, on that style card. So I really want that one. Ben Kenobi's meant to be a great figure as well. The Han Solo's meant to be a top figure as well. I've got the Han Solo. I bought that back in the day, so you know, and the Luke as well. Okay, let's have a good look at the Leia close up. Okay, there's Leia. Going out a bit out of focus. Great figure though. Very small, petite, nicely styled. Princess Leia Organa. Wicked figure. And there's how the body was reused for the Princess Leia medical frigate, which was from 2009 Builder Droid. And that the Luke that comes with this Leia is really brilliant as well. So that's a brilliant, nice pair to get as well. Okay, time to go.